hello, welcome to a new Disney Cruise Line vlog series. If you're new, my name is Adam, I do Disney vlogs, and this is my friend Kieran.
Hi!
Those of you who have been on the channel before will know of Kieran. Gary C isn't on this trip, who's sometimes the person I'll normally go away with, but he's here in spirit.
On my t-shirt! I am the stand-in for Gary this season.
He literally came out of the bathroom wearing this, and I was like, what? We're going on the Disney Wish for 3 nights. We're going in concierge.
So exciting!
And this is, well,
my first Disney cruise in concierge. Adam is truly treating me.
well, also kind of throwing in the deep end as well, because you'll never be able to go on a Disney
No, I know,
again.
exactly. Yeah.
But you've done Carnival
And Holland America
Holland
cruise lines
America.
before, so...
That's more old.
Yes, and Carnival's very young, so I guess Disney's family, so it's fun to see the differences, I guess.
Yes, and Disney Cruise Line is obviously what considered a premium cruise line.
Right.
We're going for 3 nights to the Bahamas, which is including Nassau, which we're probably not going to get off at because we just want to see, Kieran wants to see the Wish.
Yeah.
And we're going to Castaway Cay, which is Disney's private island. But anyway, so sit back, relax, and I'll give you a little room tour of the Disney Riviera, which I filmed just as I arrived. Hello, past Adam here. I have just arrived at my deluxe studio here at the Riviera. This is west facing in 8713. As you're coming through the door on the left hand side, you have a alcove for your bits and bobs when you arrive. As you come into this little wardrobe here, you have hanging space, ironing board, hoover, luggage rack, a basket to take your stuff down to laundry because you don't actually get a washer and dryer in the studios, a safe on the wall as well as extra pillows and blankets. As we come across the hall, hooks and a double bathroom. In the double bathroom you've got a toilet in one side and a walk-in shower. And H2O products on the wall, which we love, as well as space to put your own toiletries and the lovely rainfall, which I enjoy very much. Towels, Towel Toucher says, ooh, very good, very good. Solid 4, solid 4. If you want to close this split, sometimes people can get confused by it. You can either flip that up, pull it over, and there's a lock on there as well. On the other side, you've got your sink there, bath, more towels. Across the way, you have a full-length mirror. Very nice. A kitchenette, which has a coffee machine, a fridge, has some knives and forks and stuff in there. You get one of these as you arrive, and then there's normally some spares in there, so you've got some spare bits and bobs. Coming into the main room, look how beautiful it is. There's 2 drawers at the end of the bed, which are quite spacious, but they've also got space under the bed to put your suitcases, which is quite good. On the other side, you've got a pull-down bed and the flat screen TV. Over here, you have a Murphy bed hidden behind the sofa, next to the phone, the bedside table over here. So we pull that. Dining room chairs and table, nice big mirror again. But my favorite thing about the Riviera, and the reason I would recommend staying on the west side, if you can choose, is you get a view of the Skyliner, Hollywood Studios, and Epcot. Look how gorgeous this is. Little fountain down there. I was lucky enough to have this with my last stay here at the Riviera. Oh, I love it so much. So yeah, that's the room tour. Back to you, future Adam. I've just received a questionnaire that we have to fill out before we go to the ship. If you have the Disney Cruise Line app downloaded, you'll receive a little notification, or you might receive it via email. But it's basically just a little thing to check that everyone's healthy and good to go on the ship. So it'll come up like this, and you fill in the questionnaire as you prepare to go to the ship. If you don't, for whatever reason, get a notification, you can fill it in when you get there, but obviously it's a bit quicker to do it now. Within the last 3 days, have you or an occupant of your stateroom developed symptoms of vomiting or diarrhea?
No.
Good, good. We're about to leave, however, got to do the dad check to make sure that we... Is that like your Holy Bible?
No, not mine.
Oh, okay, good. Just checking. No, we don't need that. Anything in the fridge? No, that's all gone. Bathroom's empty, good. We're gonna head to the Voyagers Lounge, is just down here. it's very apt if it's called the Voyager's Lounge and we're going on a voyage, you see. Good morning! Disney Cruise Line logo, I think we're in the right place.
And let me guess. You are Adam and Kieran?
Well done!
Let me buy your pictures.
I just went for my nervous wee whilst we've been sat in the lounge, but something happened whilst I was in the toilet.
While I'm sitting there, I got a phone call and I answered it, and it was like, "This is such and such from Disney Cruise Line." And I was like, "Oh, hello." And it was like, "I just noticed we haven't checked in for your cruise yet." And I was like, "Yeah, we have." And he was like, And then I looked over and I was like,
And it was the
I
guy
can
here in the
see
lounge
you."
checking us in.
He was literally standing. We were talking to each other across the room on the phone, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and he hung up.
Time to board the coach! When you're boarding the coach, I'd recommend sitting on the left-hand side if you want to see the ship far away, or the right-hand side if you want to see the ship close up. What do you want?
Far away. I want to see it coming in the distance.
Left you go.
Hello and welcome aboard the Walt Disney World Disney Cruise Line transfer. We are on our way to Saratoga Springs to pick up more people and then on our way to Port Canaveral.
We may run into some traffic with the space launch.
Disney magic! So, in theory, this bus should take an hour and a bit, but because there's a launch at NASA today, which is in Cape Canaveral, just across from Port Canaveral, it might take 90 minutes or more.
But on the plus side, we might see a space launch.
Fingers crossed. It's 11:30 and we should be at the ship by then, so we will see. Hit me with that fun fact, Kieran.
This building right here was used as the preview center for Walt Disney World in 1970. So you can come and check out what the park is going to be all about. And now it's a bank.
And that's like near Disney Springs, which is miles away from where Magic Kingdom ended up being.
Yeah. Crazy.
This is one of my favourite things about Kieran. He knows loads of really random and niche facts. So this is where we are right now. If you happen to be doing this route and going to Port Canaveral, there's a bridge here. When you start crossing that bridge, that's when you can see the Disney ship. So once we've gone over this bit, we'll be able to see the Wish. Is it bigger than you thought it would be?
It is, yeah. This is definitely going to be the biggest cruise ship I've ever been on.
So where the ship is, to the left, we can see NASA. So the assembly building, which is the big cube, is over there. And then I think the launch pad is over in that direction. So I appreciate this is not the best camera work you've ever seen. I apologise, but we are in a moving vehicle right now.
Doing our best here.
Oh my God.
Picture. It's worth noting that if you're driving here, you can only start arriving from 10:15 a.m. We've arrived at 10:30 a.m. when we left Riviera at 9 a.m. So it was just like 75 minutes because we had to stop at Saratoga Springs.
Good morning. On behalf of Disney Cruise Line, I'd like to welcome you to Port Canaveral. From here, you're going, yay! From here, you're going to follow somebody with a lollipop right there, and they're going to take you to the front of the building.
So you can bring a little wheelie case on the coach with you. They'll store it underneath during the journey. We're following the lady with the lollipop over to the front. We just need our passports and our port arrival form, which we print out after doing online check-in. So as we're coming into the main check-in hall, the lovely cast member here is directing you based on where your status is. Ooh, I've never done concierge from Port Canaveral, so this is quite exciting. There's like a little sign over there that says concierge check-in. We are just catching the tail end of the inaugural sailings on the Wish. So technically this is inaugural because it's our first year. As you might remember from our sailing on 2021 with Gary, the gold sticker that identifies us as concierge. So I think when we get to the top of the escalator, they will point us to the lounge that you get before you go in, which I've seen in vlogs, but I haven't seen in person. We just spoke to a lovely cast member at the top of the escalators. They do not have a restroom in the lounge, so we're going to use the restrooms first. But this is the main hall, if you're going to be waiting in here.
Now, does this fall in the category of a miniature?
I think it does.
Something like that.
It's a big miniature.
So, as a little fun fact for those of you who have not met Kieran before, Kieran makes miniatures for a living. Okay.
So we have a lounge lounge and back.
Okay.
But eventually our concierge hosts, they'll come down and they'll do a briefing with you.
Okay, great.
Okay? And
Thanks.
That's pretty much an indicator we're about ready to put you on.
Awesome.
Okay? So let's go ahead and get you back to the lounge.
Thank
Go ahead
you.
and head to the right.
Hello.
Do this way to the concierge.
Sure. Thank you. Ooh. Awesome. That's how you go to the ship. Oh, fun. These are all our concierge friends then. They've got a fridge at the back with water and Cokes and stuff. Ooh, Diet Coke. Kieran's favourite.
Diet Coke.
Dasani in little metal cans.
Coke, my favourite. But the free things.
Do you know what? I'm going to
begin.
join you. I don't normally have a Diet Coke, but I when in Rome. Normally your staterooms are ready at about 2 p.m. In your concierge, they actually have them ready a bit earlier, so they're going to be ready for 12:30, which is great because it means I can drop this bag off as soon as possible. This concierge lounge is a relatively new addition. I think this was built in the refurbishment during the pandemic because it used to just be the little bit that we walked through, which is like a glass ring. But this has obviously got more space for more guests because on the Wish they have a lot more concierge rooms than on the other ships. What did you think of the Disney Cruise Line transfer? Do you have a review?
Very comfortable, very easily. I was very impressed at like how guided it was. You know, there was a cast member at every single step of the way.
Yeah, that's actually really a good point because
Yeah.
sometimes when you're like going through this process, you can think like, oh, what's going to happen next? And they were always very good at communicating.
Yeah.
If you're doing online check-in and you're booking a port arrival form, booking a port arrival time to get a port arrival form with that time on it, when you're going with the Disney Cruise Line transfer, they don't actually give you one because as soon as you get here, they take you straight in, which was something that was quite cool when we got here. And likewise, if you're concierge, you don't actually have to book a time either because you can just turn up whenever you want. So you can get here as soon as you like. Yeah!
All right, everybody. So this is your onboard concierge team.
Just had a little welcome talk. So they told us some of the perks that come with being concierge guests. So very exciting. The SpaceX countdown says 11 minutes. We're still in the lounge, so I think the likelihood of us seeing the launch is looking slim because we literally have to get on board and then like run upstairs.
Yeah. You win some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose some. We're boarding the Wish. Who cares? We've seen a controlled explosion before.
We have?
Yeah, at Indiana Jones stunt show.
Oh, okay.
I'm like fiddling with documents. I'm like, come on, we're gonna get on the ship now. I always forget how big they are.
Yeah, it's huge. Crazy. It's like a skyscraper on its side. Stepping on to my very first Disney cruise.
Hello.
What's our family name?
Can we be Adam and Kieran, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Please welcome aboard Adam and Kieran.
Thank you.
Please welcome aboard the
The smell. It's so nice.
It's crazy.
Oh, there's Rapunzel and Flynn. Oh, Flynn, hi! Oh, he's doing the smolder. Oh.
We make our very first wish.
Oh. Little show.
Just like a charm or a wish. A Disney wish. And it looks like we've been joined by our favorite
Lighting.
Rapunzel and Flynn Rider.
My fave.
I must send you on your way, but do be sure to come back and play. There is grand hall enchantments every day. Goodbye, everyone.
I have yet to like comprehend that we're on a ship.
Yeah.
It like feels like a really fancy hotel.
It's very opulent and spectacular.
Please
and
welcome aboard the Biggs family.
Solid.
yes,
You know?
yes. So when you board in concierge, they have a special lunch in the Walt side of 1923, Because everyone's going to do that, we're going to head straight to the concierge lounge to have a look whilst there's no one in there, and take a couple of pictures for my next book. But we've just headed to the front, and we're going to go straight up to deck 12. One thing we've noticed with the lifts, they don't all go to the very top, so we're going as high as 11, and then we've got to press again or walk up some stairs. But I'm sure we can manage. We're young.
So when you get your room keys, you'll put on this little black box in here,
okay,
and hold for 5 seconds. If you move even for a second, it will give that red light, you see, and then doesn't open.
Right.
So you have to put it and holding there, and then the door will open for you.
The first bit of Disney magic. See dust on the door.
Welcome in.
Wow.
Our amazing.
Oh, wow. I didn't know what I was expecting, but this is more than I was expecting. I've seen it in vlogs and stuff, but I'm like, this is like, whoa.
This is really nice.
So, it's very nice. First off, we love it. The bar is absolutely huge. On the Magic, it was probably like a third of that size. They have an outside seating area on this deck, as well as there's a secret staircase over there, which we can go up to see outside. There's like a little kids area to watch TV as well. It smells so nice.
It does.
Everything smells.
Smell.
Well,
whatever it is.
they have a special concierge smell, which I think is called. Oh, you're testing my memory here now. Wish Upon a Sea, I think. I might be wrong.
Fact check in the comments.
Yeah, I will.
I don't see no rockets.
We're at the front of the ship, and I think it launches off to the back of the ship.
Oh, I'm all turned around.
So I think, or maybe if we walk over here, we might see it. Well, there's a trail of smoke in the air, so I'm going to assume that it's already gone. It's already gone. Okay.
Did you see it go?
Oh.
I don't know what you meant to say. You meant to say it was awful. It was boring. You could hear it. How long did we miss it by?
Yeah, we wouldn't have made it.
Next time.
Outside seating area is very nice. The concierge area is at the front of the ship, so this is very unique to the Wish. You can literally look over the front of the bow, see the hidden Mickey over the rainforest room, which we've got passes to. Through here we have like the help yourself dining. They have a little hand washing sink, a very exciting coffee machine. Ooh.
Really hyped up this coffee machine.
Yeah, they did. They said it's the best coffee on the ship.
Coffee on the ship.
There's a selection of pastries, sandwiches, fruit.
Hi, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Very excited. Reese's Pieces, all sorts, gummy bears.
Oh my gosh.
And then there's the fridge, the infamous fridge with all your soft fountain beverages.
All the snacks.
I've never seen Sprite Zero Sugar before. Cherry cola, orange juice,
milk,
chocolate milk, all sorts.
Ooh, lots of milk and cookies.
Concierge exclusive merchandise. Oh, look at that pin. Gary would be seething right now. I like how they've managed to hide the tags so you can't see how much they are. Look, but
I'll save you the trouble.
The ring,
very expensive.
The ring's very nice, as well as the bracelet there.
This is like a Super Bowl ring or something, you know?
Or like a frat house thing.
Neither of us from America.
No. We don't know things. From the secret staircase to deck 13. Ooh. Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
This is incredible. I feel like I've just like, when they have those like depictions of what heaven looks like in films and stuff.
Yeah.
Like with all the white and the fresh linen. I just feel like there's gonna be someone sat there in like a white robe or something, being like, "Welcome to the afterlife." They've got 2 jacuzzis here, little hot tubs. Wow.
Complimentary sunscreen.
We love complimentary sunscreen. Factor 50 as well as Factor 50 for babies. Very nice towels. Towel Toucher says that's a 5 out of 5 when it comes to a towel. These sun loungers are very nice. Little waterfall area. Oh god, this is so nice. Also, that's a pro tip. If you're bringing a bag on, like for example something like this, pack your suit, your swimming suit, in your bag, because the second you get on the ship, you can get straight in the pool. That is hot.
Yeah.
That is very, very hot. And it's not cold, so that gives you an idea.
Oh my god.
Kieran had a little Google before. They have a Dole Whip smoothie on here. Well, give it a taste.
I can do that?
Yes.
Okay, what do I do? Pull, push? Oh my god. That's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it tastes like a Dole Whip, absolutely. You gotta try it.
Oh, well, that's just divine.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they sell this like around the ship.
Maybe.
That is really good. Well, as
yeah.
Kieran said, it just tastes like melted Dole Whip.
Melted Dole Whip, but that's a good thing.
There's a raspberry smoothie as
May as
well.
well try it while we're here, you know.
When in Rome.
When in Rome. Also, very good. I actually think I prefer this one.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
So as you get to the bottom of the stairs, there's a desk just here, and this is where your concierge team will be able to make reservations for you and that kind of stuff. In the concierge hallways, they have these little keys on the floor to tell you where you are, which is very cute. It's all Rapunzel themed, and we'll be able to go into our rooms shortly. I think my favourite thing about Disney Cruise Line in general is just the smells of everything.
Yeah.
Everything is just like, oh, that smells nice. Oh, that smells nice. Okay, we're going to go to the meal, which is like the concierge lunch when you get on board. And that's, I think, a really big perk, because normally you'd get on board and you go straight to
the crowded buffet.
Cabanas, or in this case, I think it's Marceline Market. Mm-hmm. And it's like a free-for-all when it comes to lunch on Embarkation Day. And if Embarkation Day seems a bit stressful, don't worry. It is. Would you like to go down the slide?
Slide?
Because on this day you can go down the slide, yeah.
Absolutely.
Have fun, Kieran!
Oh my God. It's been forever since I've been in a slide.
This is a pretty good one. I'm holding my suitcase. Here we go. Bye! It's a very good slide.
Get down with your suitcase.
So, stick your hands in there and just hold them there.
Oh my god. Oh, this is really nice.
Wow. Little hand massage.
Oh, all bathrooms need to have this. That's incredible.
Well done, Disney. You spent all this money building this beautiful ship, and Kieran loves the hand washer. So the Imagineering Lab is probably something that's going to be right up your street. So this is where kids can like do drawing and create and design. They can design their own roller coasters here, and then give them a test ride.
That's so cool. This is what used to be at like Interventions, right? This sort of thing?
Interventions, Disney Quest used to have that. Mm-hmm. But basically they go to this screen here, they touch their band, design the attraction, and then get on there.
That's really cool.
It is really cool. Oh, another miniature.
Love a miniature.
Fairy Tale Hall, possibly the best.
Look at those tiny little seats.
I know! Little story time corner with Belle. I love the fireplace though, that's really well done.
It's crackling.
And you've got the fibre optics in the ceiling, which makes it very nice and pretty. Tangled.
That's where they keep the good stuff.
That's all the good crayons are.
Whoa. This is cool. It's like a little mini Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
So weird. I thought, because I remember seeing that there's like little crawl spaces that the kids can go through.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I wonder if that's one of them, but I think it's just...
No, that's an engineer who's fixing something. There's like a man inside doing electrics, like, hello. I like how they've done the ceiling and everything.
Yeah, it's entirely immersive, fully themed.
And there's buttons and things to touch. As a kid, I would have loved that. I love pushing buttons.
That's the only thing, is that you come in here and you're like, oh, I wish I could be a kid again.
Reveal yourself.
Single man, reveal yourself. If you are an adult and you want to look around the kids' clubs, the second you get on board is the best time to do it, because this is when the open house is on, and it's also when there's less children around as well. Hello. Oh, great. All right, thanks. This lunch menu includes a section of appetizers, soups, entrees, desserts, and even some children meals as well. Hasn't even got anything in his mouth yet, and I can see the excitement on his face.
This is like the first of many, many meals, and I'm very excited.
Nice.
Very good.
Out of 5.
5.
Oh, okay, great. The empanadas were very delicious. We've both gone for a leek and potato soup. With the Wi-Fi, you do have a few options. You can purchase for the whole cruise, or you can just purchase per day, I think. You have a basic surf, which is just messaging services and email. Whilst if you have premium surf, you can then do social media and that kind of fun stuff. You can get 24 hours for $36, or the whole cruise for $90. When you open up what the options are and click purchase, you're then all set. Chicken Caesar salad, looking very spectacular. And what did you go for in the end?
This is a muffalata, which
So it's like a
is
meat and cheese sandwich.
a big cheesy meaty sandwich from popular in New Orleans.
Ah, our room is ready now, so we're going to head up, drop this little case off, and this is what I love about the cruise. So, now what? What should we do? We are 12518. Ta-da!
Right here.
Would you like to do the honours?
I would love to do the honors.
Oh look, I've got a little Disney Vacation Club member ear magnet. That's fun.
Okay. Pull the magic seal. Ooh, that isn't cute. Here we go.
Ooh!
Disney wish.
Thank you! The timing of that was brilliant! So we're in a Tangled room. I think the whole of Concierge is Tangled, apart from maybe some Little Mermaid suites and the really fancy 2-level tower suite things. So we've got a lovely mural on the back there, and you can't necessarily tell on the camera, but there is like a gold foiling on there.
Shimmery.
So it's got like a nice little effect to it, so you can get a little shine. Yeah, sort of. Do you see it?
Gorgeous.
Yeah. So we've got this little coconut, banana. Got the little concierge napkins.
Wow.
Some glasses that they've left in the room for us, which is lovely. Welcome gift. So I've got my platinum lanyard, and then there's 2 gifts. There's a little freezer
nice
bag. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Would you like it?
Insulated. Would I?
Yeah.
I would.
And you can have a luggage tag as well.
Do you already have these things?
I do. I'm not that generous, let's be honest.
Wow, I'm going to be the talk of the town with this. Thank you.
So this is bathroom number 1.
Ooh.
This is your toilet and sink area.
Very nice. Nice that they're separated.
And they've got a little night light down there as well, so in the night you can find your way. We'll look in the main bathroom.
Number 2. Ooh. I love it.
Very nice.
Look at that big rain shower.
Wow, look at the mosaic. Ooh, my shirt's cool. I love that. The pattern on that's lovely.
Go on, Adam. Touch the towels.
Oh, yeah. Still a 3 out of 5.
Okay.
The Disney Cruise Line towels, they're very standard. I won't hold that against them because, I mean, look at the room. So nice.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh wow, that's got a pretty good size, isn't it?
Okay. Oh, it's in the slide? Okay, no.
This is how you know he's a newbie.
What am I doing wrong? Oh, wait. Here we go.
The child lock.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh. I thought we were going to be looking out the other side. And we'll turn around.
So there's the terminal. That's where the bus dropped us off down there. It's a beautiful day. To live it away. I don't know what the lyrics are of that song, but it's close enough.
Oh.
Ah, and they remembered! So when they ask you, what would you like in your fridge? And I've got Coca-Cola Zero, because that's my fave, and some waters.
Love it.
Obviously, Kira, we can ask for some Diet Cokes, don't worry.
I can do Coke Zero.
And in here we've got a little welcome thing, which has some concierge stationery. I'm definitely going to be nicking that. And there's also a letter here, which gives us some times of like when the lounge is going to be open, how we contact the concierge team if we need anything during the cruise, etc. The way you land on that sofa is like, it's quite a firm sofa.
It's a firm sofa.
But it doubles up as a bed. So this could be Kieran's bed. Or you can have a pull down bed.
Yeah. Or the bed on the roof.
Or the bed. Well, I think that's got a weight limit. But mind you,
Calling me.
you'll probably be fine. But I think that bed is traditionally more comfortable because it's just a Murphy bed.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. And then we can keep the couches somewhere.
Yeah. At lunch we were trying to figure out how to do the Wi-Fi and add more than one device on the same account. We've learnt that you need to create a user name and ID, log in on your second device, and then it will give you options for adding other devices. So if I use my account and then we click here, it will give you an extra one. So for 144, that'd be the whole cruise. So that's 2 devices. So if I wanted to add my iPad and stuff, and obviously we could do more. I feel like I gave you a very flustered room tour as I came in, but I'm just going to give you a comprehensive one. So if you've never seen a concierge family stateroom with veranda, here's your room tour. Coming in, you have your little hallway, and on the right you have your wardrobes. In the first one we have robes. Oh, I did not see the robes. These are concierge ones. They've got a very nice luxe feel about them. There's also a couple of dress hangers, so if you've got a wedding dress with you or a bridesmaid dress, you can bring that.
Wow, these are even more luxurious than I imagined. Wow.
Very nice. We'll have to. Oh, and slippers! And slippers! Very cute. You have a couple of life jackets there. Going into the second one, we have some shelf space, a concierge laundry bag, a safe in here if you want to store your jewelry in there. More life jackets. There is a little ladder which comes out for the bed that comes down from the ceiling. Hanger space, more shelves down the side, and in the bathroom. Toilet. And in concierge you get LMS products rather than H2O products, because they're a little bit fancier. They've got some little shelves on the side, as well as some stuff down there in the nightlight. Into the other bathroom. And that's the thing I like about Disney, the split bathroom really means that you can have 2 people getting ready at the same time. Very lovely shower, you've got a little zip line there if you want to hang up some clothes to dry. Rainfall shower, as well as a handheld device. Got a sponge there, more LMS products. And I love that mural, it's very nicely detailed and it's got colourful reflective tiles in there. Here you've got some tissues, little shelf on the side. I also like this ring light mirror because it makes you look a bit nicer. Next to the bed you've got these very nice light fixtures, as well as a reading light there. There is a European plug with USBs. Drawer. On the other side you've got 2 US plugs, a USB-C and USBs. Ooh, fancy. Sofa being displayed by Kieran over there. Tangled art on the back. And this changes based on the theme that you're in, so obviously there'll be little touches like the carpet, for example. They're a bit different in the other designed rooms. More shelves, tissues, your phone. So if you want to contact a concierge at any point, you just touch the little concierge button on the phone there. Bin, little chair, more drawer space, hairdryer, and there's a pad there, so if you want to put your straighteners on the surface, you're not going to burn through the lacquer. Is it lacquer? Laminate?
Laminate.
That's it. La-la. And then there's a Murphy bed in here because this is a family stateroom, so this is a little bit bigger. If you were in a standard size stateroom, which still had a veranda, you'd lose this space, basically. So it's about 1.5 meters wider than some of the other staterooms. And then you've got a child lock on the door, just there, if you know how to use it. And you just twist that down and pull to go outside. Very nice. And in the concierge, you are going to be at the front of the ship. So that is the front down there where you can see the bridge. And if you look to the right, we are above the bump outs as well, so they don't have any obstruction to your view, which is quite nice. So as well as the stocked fridge in here with all my favourite drinks and concoctions, glasses, napkins, the welcome fruit basket, you've also got the same selection of plugs over here as well. So Kieran will not be without a USB-C if he should want one. Woohoo! We've come up on the deck to get the, you know, the typical thumbnail picture. And this is your first experience.
It's
seeing the deck
and
everything.
It really gives you a sense of scale of like how big the ship is when like I came around the corner and down there it's just like seems so far away.
It keeps going and going and going.
Halfway down. There's
Yep.
some more.
Because the standard rooms are not ready yet, the pool area is hopping. A lot of bodies everywhere. And the mouse, the Aqua Mouse, that's currently running as well. The adults only area on the Wish is kind of like a wraparound of this deck, which I think is 12. 12, 13? 13. So they have a jacuzzi here. You do have to listen to Mickey and Minnie on the Aqua Mouse. But they have some very nice lounges which are a bit more padded and stuff. I think these are the same ones they've got in the
I think so.
concierge lounge. I'm not really a sun dweller, so I'm not necessarily going to sit out in the sun. But even if you were going to, this is very hot. Very hot indeed. So whether or not you'd be able to actually sit out here in like the summer months, we're in March right now. They've got the 2 jacuzzis, a bar area and some seating.
Wow. It's a nice pool off the bat.
It's a beautiful view. Little infinity pool there. During refueling, you can't walk all the way around, which I've just learned right now. But they do have the Cove Cafe, which is the coffee shop. Hello.
Hello. Oh, this is cute.
Just upstairs from the adults only area, they do have this smoking deck, which is actually quite a nice and serene place to sit, if I'm honest. Is there some areas that isn't smoking?
I think so. Weirdly, like some parts of this deck are smoking and some are not.
Oh, I think it's no smoking while they're refueling. But later in the day you can smoke.
I saw a sign that seemed to be like plastered properly on the wall that said no smoking in this area. Maybe no smoking on this side, smoking on this side.
I just gave this a test ride. It is a very comfy chair.
Oh wow, it's much more comfortable than you expected.
Yeah. Just sit back here, let the world go by. I approve.
Adam and Kieran's chair reviews on the Disney
Welcome
Wish.
to Adam and Kieran's chair reviews. Oh, well, you've had all the kids. What would you give that?
This is a 3. This is a 5.
Okay, great.
So wait, how many 500 more chairs to try?
Yeah. I said to Kieran as we got on the ship, I was like, should we make a commitment to ourselves to like use the stairs the whole cruise? And Kieran very quickly said, I think anything over 2 floors, we should use the elevator. I said 3 at a push, 3 at a push. So if we're feeling energetic, we might take the stairs over 3. But walking down's fine, we've established. Ooh, that is cool. Little Princess and the Frog art. I think this is part of the interactive game you can do on your phone.
Right.
Which wasn't working when me and Gary were here yet, but
perhaps we want to try it out
I
tomorrow.
suppose. Just spotted this sign for Fairy Tale Fresh Laundry. Ooh. Purchase your little soap pods. There's washing machines and dryers. This is cool. Ooh, like little ironing boards. This is huge. I think this is a substitute for what they used to do, which was have like little ones around the ship. So they've just got one big one that you'd come to. And this is deck 8 forward. This is deck 5 forward and the top of Luna, which is like it's like the well, I guess you don't know what they're called in the other ships, so that doesn't really help you. This is like a lounge for doing quizzes, bingo, and that kind of stuff. Gotcha. They've got a bar here called Keg and Compass. Very nice. Again, if you want a more in-depth view of like some of these lounges and stuff, I have got another series on the Disney Wish when it was like brand new, and we did like a full in-depth tour of each single room, so you can check that out in the link below.
And it looks like a toy by Princess Cinderella and Prince Charming. Hello! I'll be great to this time as if you all know me, but please come back and play for this brand new enchantment every day. Thank you.
What do you think of the design of the ship?
So far so good, but I don't have a whole lot to base it on, really. But
that's true. Well, compared to the other cruises you've been on.
Compared to the other cruises, it's definitely the most like ornate. It's like there's so much detail in everything. It feels like the fanciest hotel we've ever been to.
We are trying to find a way to the front of the ship. So, even these look like doors you're not supposed to go through. This is how you get outside. Oh.
I guess while they are...
They're refueling. Refueling takes the fun out of everything. We're passing Luna, which is on deck 4, the ground floor of it. If you're sailing in a standard cabin, this is where you'll come to do your dining reservations. So if for any reason you didn't get a Paolo reservation or a Remy reservation, oh no, it's not Remy on here, it's Enchanté. Enchanté. So, enchanté to you if you'd like to go and get reservations in there. Also the spa as well, so if you want to get a massage. It's also where the cinemas are. Wonderland Cinema. You can have a look. What a peculiar place.
Alice in Wonderland thing?
That it is. Ooh. It's very well done. It's got a good theme about it. So they've gone for 2 smaller cinemas on this ship, so they can have 2 different films at one time. That's cast members only. That door is. This one you can use. Wherever there's a light, there's a way out. Oh yeah, we can go out this way. So it just needs to be one side of the ship you can't use.
Shuffleboard.
Ooh. It's a good shot of the terminal there. We're trying to find the front of the promenade, which is the front of the ship, which looks into the rainforest room. You've got to come to deck 4, go along the promenade, find some steps, go up to deck 5, walk along the promenade again, and go up to deck 6. If it's open. We don't know if it's open. It should be open when it's in port, but I know you can't go out there when it's actually sailing.
Oh really? Okay.
For safety reasons, obviously. We're going to go up this very nondescript staircase here. Ta-da!
Oh, hey.
Well, a very good afternoon, Disney Wish. This is Anne, your Assistant Cruise Director. On behalf of Captain Fabian and the entire crew of the Disney Wish, we would like to warmly welcome you aboard.
It's pretty windy, isn't it? And we're not going anywhere.
Yeah,
so imagine if you were actually steering the ship. So down here is the rainforest room, which we did manage to get passes for. I'm not sure if you can always pre-book them, but in Concierge we were able to. So we can sit out here and have the lounges and the little jacuzzi things, and then inside there they've got sauna stuff. Do you want to go and check them out? Let's take a look. Is this open house right now?
Yeah, why not?
May I have your attention, please?
So, we were going to do a tour of the Senses Spa,
alarm has been triggered.
but this is going on repeatedly, and I don't want to disturb you with that. Basically, they were saying that one of the steam rooms, if the door's left open, did it just stop? It's just stopped. We can go back. Okay. If they leave the steam room door open, then it can accidentally set the alarm off. Round 2. So we are going to have a look around the spa and check out the rainforest room. Hi, we're back.
So let's go now.
Thank you so much.
Okay, this is the heart of our spa, the highlights.
Okay.
Welcome to the rainforest.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
To Chile.
Yeah.
Kieran doesn't like the cold. I've learned that today.
This is the opposite of the cold room. This is the dry sauna.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, it's
Get it off me!
It's like being in an oven.
sweating, just get in.
Oh yes. This is good.
Yeah. Bring your book down here. Chill out.
This is the spot.
Yeah. So all of this is the indoor. So we proceed now to the outdoor area, right?
This is the area we just saw from above.
Oh yeah.
Which has got the hot tubs and the lounges and stuff. So there's a couple of showers here. Jacuzzis.
And we have the place here.
With the Rainforest package, this room is open from 8 AM until the sun goes down, whilst the indoor section is open until 10 PM. This is Hooks Barbary. This is the men's, it's not men's exclusive, but like men's steered pamper lounge, which does like, you can serve alcohol alongside like a pedicure or a manicure or something, or a haircut. I did have a pedicure booked, but I was just like, my spa budget's been overspent really, so I need to scale back a bit. Tomorrow night is meant to be Marvel night, World of Marvel, the restaurant. We're not actually going to be dining here because we're going to Paolo instead, which we didn't do on our last cruise, me and Gary. So we're just going to give Kieran a little tour, show him what it looks like. So this is the vibe. Kieran's not a massive Marvel person. So that's the one we opted to check out. You can keep going if you want to. Hey, what are you guys doing in here? We're currently at the aft, which is the back, and we know that because we're in the blue and red carpeted area. If you're in the green area, you've gone too far, you're in the forward. We have a little thing that tells you how many decks it goes to. So this one goes to decks 1 and 12, this one goes to decks 1 and 13. So if you're getting in the lift, you know how far you can go. Oh, it's nice and cool in here. Even just walking outside for a brief moment is very, very warm. So this is the Rose.
This is a little bit classy.
Is that your British accent? This is a little bit classy.
You like it?
I've never purchased a motor vehicle before. This is where we're coming. Thank you. Nice wine collection.
Gosh, I feel too poor to be in here.
It's fine, you don't have to come. I can come by myself.
No.
Whoa, slow down. Enchanté.
Oh, I thought there was other people. Oh, that was us.
Wow. Oh my gosh. It's very fancy. This is maybe where it's too fancy. Well, it is too fancy because we're not coming here. And also, I've heard very mixed things about Enchanté as to whether it's worth the price or not. If you have been, let me know in the comments below what you think of it.
I think I remember from your previous vlog, Gary nearly falling into this thing.
And it was like, it had only just been installed that week. And they're talking, it was like, please do not fall into the priceless piece of art. Don't get me wrong, it looks the part.
Yeah.
There's Lumiere.
The back of this bar looks like it's themed to The Bachelor. Don't you think, with the roses?
Oh, with the roses. You get a rose. Well, we all get a rose because...
There was a joke coming,
but... It was there, it was on the tip of my tongue, and then it didn't happen. Ooh, the cases have arrived. Ooh. That's yours. Open the door for us.
Oh my god, did you pack it?
You know, just Gary. Surprise! We've just popped back to the stateroom because we've got the mandatory drill in just a moment. It used to be what would be called an e-muster drill, where you would go to your assembly point, scan something on your phone, and then be like, yep, you've checked in, all done. They've now gone back to where you actually have to go to your muster station and check in. So we're going to see, which is in the Walt Disney Theatre, I'm going to leave there very shortly. Our lovely stateroom host Yoga just knocked on the door and introduced himself, so we know he's going to be looking after us for the duration. And they're really good if you ever have any questions about, like, if you want like extra blankets, or they tend to know a lot of the stuff that's going around the ship as well. So if you ever have any questions about general things or where things are, they can point in the right direction. I'm exhausted. I mean, we got up at like 6 AM this morning to put our bags out and everything.
And the adrenaline of getting on the ship and all the excitement.
Yes, no, absolutely. But I'm just now
ready for a little sit down.
I'm ready for a sit down. So once we've had the mustard drill, we might just take it easy. We've got a late dinner this evening and the show. So, yeah.
This is honestly one of my favorite noises on Disney Cruise Line.
The door. The door. The doors. Like anytime I'm watching someone's vlogs, I'm just like, oh, open the door. Come on, open the door. So we're heading to our muster station, which is on deck 4. It's good to avoid using the elevators where possible when you're heading to muster drill, because they get very busy with people who actually need to use them in wheelchairs and stuff like that. So it's good to go early if you can. We're going about 5-10 minutes early, and everyone and their dog had the same idea. So. See, we're in the right place. As this is an important safety information thing, I'm going to leave you here because I don't think it's appropriate to be filming, you know, what to do if you need to get to a lifeboat and stuff. So, see you in a sec. Now becomes the climb. This is where the exercise begins. Everyone going upstairs. I would describe this part of the cruise a little bit manic. If you don't like crowds and stuff, maybe just sit and wait until everything's cleared out. Call that a good calf workout. How many flights is that? 8 flights of stairs? Not too bad. Right, so we're gonna get some water and then head to the show. I'm gonna sing over the copyright, but I just want to let you know that we made it to a good spot. And this is only 10 minutes till the show seems to start. And we've got a good shot for Set Sail on Our Wish. Take it, Kieran! No. On the Disney Cruise Line app, if you go to the little speak icon there, I can message Kieran and just say, hello. And then I've got some Mickey Mouse smileys. Send.
Oh.
Did you get it?
I got it.
So we can keep track of each other if we go wandering by ourselves.
I like it. No getting lost.
Well, you might get lost, but I might be able to help you back.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Disney Wish. My name is Zach and I'm part of your entertainment team, and I've got a question for all of you. Are you excited? Woo!
Alright friends, I need you all to clap your hands.
Everybody clap your hands.
Kieran just made a very good point. Is it a cruise unless you have this song?
Have the Cha-Cha Slide.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bippity boppity boo!
Oh my God, it's a very good one! So many smiling faces, and I see some of you have your wishing wands. Together, we can make even the biggest wishes come true. Like setting sail. Let's see what our magic can do. Wands up, repeat after me. Wishes do come true. Ready? Wishes do come true.
emotional. I don't think I've ever heard such a cheer when Mickey and Minnie come out. Yeah, people loved it. I loved it.
Time to say goodbye to Port Canaveral and hello to your Disney cruise vacation. So let's sound the ship's horn. Minnie, would you please do us the honor?
I'd love to. Will you all help me count down?
Sure will. Help me to.
Absolutely.
Wow, what fun. Here we go. From 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First Disney cruise, first Disney entertainment on a cruise.
That was so great. Seeing Mickey and Minnie, they've got moves as well. They can dance.
Yeah, like the energy of like the cruise staff is always a 10 out of 10.
Yes.
And that show in particular just it does it. Even when I watch it on YouTube, I'm just like I start bawling.
Yeah. Hearing the foghorn sound is so good.
The
It gives me shivers.
Giving me shivers. But no, great show as always. And what were you saying? Like with Mickey, just Mickey and Minnie in general. When you like,
yeah, like no matter
see
how many
them.
times I've seen them at Disneyland, it just like brings a giant smile to my face whenever I see them.
And like I loved that when they came out, just everyone was like, yes!
So good.
I guess because like no one's actually seen them yet.
Yeah, that's right.
They're
That's
all
their first
backstage and stuff.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Oh, we are exhausted already. It's only 5 o'clock.
On day one.
Yeah, on day one. I'm definitely going to have a shower before dinner though. I feel pretty gross. But all in a day's work.
Yes.
We're pushing off. The jets are going. We've left the port.
Oh wow. Look at that.
Bye.
We're off. Oh yeah, we've moved away from the dock. I see.
It took you that long to notice that? Still, Gary C. Stunt Double doing a great job. Is it ever appropriate to wave at people if I'm not sure? Wow, look at that! Is that a pelican?
I think it might be.
Not sure if I've ever seen a pelican in the wild. There's loads of them. What were you saying? Sorry. Is it when is it appropriate to wave at another human being?
Yeah, it's funny that like humans do this. We wave at each other randomly.
As long as you're on a different method of transport, then it's appropriate.
Yeah, then
if you're
it's
passing boats or passing trains,
Yes.
that's fine. Passing in a car and waving is a different thing.
That's weird. Yeah. But if you're on a big boat, acceptable.
Well, people love that. What's that one? Is that? I didn't get what that was.
I can't figure that out either.
That was Do You Want to Build a Snowman? I know that one. People brought Mickey gloves and everything.
Or chairs, like chairs to camp out.
This is the most expensive, most expensive, well it might be, but the most extensive Disney cruise horn.
Oh really? Of all the ships?
Yeah, so this one can play all of those songs, as well as some more. I think you can do like Star Wars songs and stuff. But the Disney Magic and Disney Wonder can only do When You Wish Upon a Star.
Right.
And the Dream of the Fantasy can do a few more, like It's a Small World and stuff. It is showtime on the Disney Wish, so we are heading to the Concierge Lounge to pick up our complimentary popcorn. Don't mind if I do. And then we actually get priority seating to go into the theatre. So we're going to head down to the secret location.
Here we go, alright, ready? 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
I'm dying.
Thank you so much.
Oh, how nice is that?
Oh my god. They have a special key card that allows you to have priority access on the lift, so it just goes straight to the destination.
No stops. Look right here.
It says priority on there. Oh my god. So first off, the alcoholic drinks that they pour for you, which are included, you ever seen that meme that's like 2 shots of vodka? That was the pour that we had. So they're not skimping.
Gosh, we're going to be heckling the show or something.
So we are here on the forward, deck 2, and this is the secret location for going to the theatre. So I'm assuming this is it. Hello! You are just coming to find us, and here we are.
Okay, someone got me.
Thank you so much.
You came prepared. You have the drinks. You have
We've got everything.
Alright then, please.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. So we basically get first pick, so we can choose any seat in the theatre. We've got the best seats in the house. We've got lots of leg room. We've got a little barrier and then the aisle, so we don't have anyone in our view, which is great. Little popcorn test. Good ticket. So it's pretty good. Also, they said that if you take our... They also said that if we take our key to the world card and then show it to the popcorn stand back there, they'll give us fresh popcorn for free.
Oh, we should try that next time.
Yes. If you've seen my previous Disney Cruise Line vlogs, you'll already know this, but when the theatre shows, you can't actually film them, so I'll see you after the show. This one is the Seize the Adventure, which is like the character ensemble show, and it's my personal favourite of what they do on the Wish, so I'm very excited to see this. This is Kieran's very first Disney cruise. Well, we saw the little show, but like theatre production.
Yeah. Very excited to see how elaborate it's going to be.
What did you think?
I loved it. I did not want it to end.
The singers were amazing.
Yeah, it's Broadway level.
Broadway level.
It's great.
Like,
really good.
sometimes they were singing and I was like, is that live?
Yeah, very impressive.
I'm sharing this tip with you. Don't tell everyone, okay? But when you come out the theatre, obviously everyone's gunning for the same lift. If you go down a floor and then call the lift, Everyone up there is going to have to wait for you. Like, we get picked up first, and then we'll go past them and be like, oh, come on in, come on in.
Smart.
Yeah. Work smarter, not harder.
And speaking
And
of
look at that, we got one straight away.
it really honestly exceeded my expectations. It
Yeah?
was stunning. Yeah. The level of like the projections and the singing and just
They have
everything.
like projection mapping is what they've kind of. That's really big on the Wish compared to the other ships, and they've done it very, very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, singers are great. Pyrotechnics.
Pyrotechnics, yeah. It's such a shame we can't film it because it would be incredible to be able to show
Yeah.
you.
Ooh, we've had turn down service. Got little. I'm assuming it's a mouse and not a rat. Cinderella. Little mouse, which I love. I've
cute.
never had a mouse before. And 2 little chocolates, sweet dreams.
Ooh, don't eat. We haven't had dinner yet.
No, we haven't.
Gotta wait till after dinner for that.
I'm actually going to have a shower and change because it's been a long day and I feel very gross.
When I walked in here, I thought, oh, we're in the wrong room because it was all different. I remember closing the blinds and the curtains.
And also, our very lovely stateroom host, he was like, is there anything I could do for you or anything like this? And I was like, really, really niche request. Can I please have the H2O products in the bathroom? Because I just like the smell. So we've thankfully got those. It was so dark in here, I genuinely... And we haven't seen daylight since coming out of the theatre. I was like, oh, it's...
Oh, he's locked it. Round 2 of struggling with the door.
Mind the step.
Wow, oh my gosh.
Oh wow, that is
gorgeous.
That is a view and a half.
Holy moly. We are truly in the open ocean now.
And you've never had a veranda room either, have you?
No, I've always been in inside cabins, and this like makes such a huge difference to be able to just enjoy it straight from your room. Selfie action. Golden hour.
Oh yes, he knows what he's doing. He knows his angles. That shower is amazing.
Oh,
like it is on par, if not better than Riviera.
No way.
Which is a statement.
Well, I'm looking forward to enjoying 30 to 40 minutes in there later on.
Yeah, if we run out of water, we know why. We're just talking about the show, like how much we enjoyed it, and Kieran's like, oh, well, if that's really good, I can't wait to see The Little Mermaid, and maybe Aladdin. I was like, just lower your expectations for Little Mermaid. Based on our experience, like, it could be different. It could be different based on what me and Gary saw, but
you never know.
they could have just worked out everything, and it's an amazing show, but I'll never know, because I'll wait for Kieran's review. Do the Moana thing.
Huh?
The Moana thing. Where you put your fingers and your thumb.
Like this?
No,
Like this?
just one hand.
Like this?
No, just
Like
one
this?
hand. Yes, but then with your hand, I think. No. There you go. There we go.
You got there.
Oh, I see the moon. Yes, very good. And some clouds. Very nice. Kieran's already giving his bed a test ride. We haven't even been to for dinner yet. Well, there's a light here, and we've realised that if you hold the button down, it gets brighter, which is pretty cool. And then if you hold it down again, it gets dimmer. Ooh.
Very clever.
Moody. It's dinner time! And we've done the classic thing of waiting until 8:20 to go to dinner, because 8:15 is very busy on the first day. Everyone's being shown to their table, and there's like a long line of people being gradually shown to tables. So if you go a bit later, you can just join the line at the back. Cinderella statue. And you can see around the back here, without being rude, just under her dress you can see Gus Gus and the other one. Okay, dinner time. Roy Disney, 1923. Very nice. We didn't have these plates at lunch.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. I love it.
We're in the Sleeping Beauty section behind you. A very luxe menu, we like it. So we have appetizers over here, followed by salads or soup. We've also got entrees.
Okay, first of all, I would like to welcome back to 1923 one more time, but the other side, okay?
Thank you so much.
Today.
I'm very torn on what to have. We've just been served olive bread. Kieran already said before we got on the ship that his most excitable thing is the bread.
I love table bread, especially when it comes with honey butter.
Ooh! I think I've had the duck confit last time. That was really good. But there's like a 4-cheese tortellini, which sounds really good. The tomato soup looks nice. There's the filet mignon has been recommended to us. I went for the duck confit parcel that I had last time I was on here because it was so good. We have a little tortellini to share because the server recommended it. And what did you get?
Some burrata with
Some fresh pepper, please, for your pasta.
I'm okay. Thank you. But it all looks amazing. I know this one's great, but I'm interested by this. In fact, whilst I'm here, let's just do it. Let's just dig into it and give it a go.
Try this one too.
It's a very nice cheesy pasta.
Delicious. That sauce is great.
I think it's fair to say I enjoyed both appetizers very much.
Yeah.
That was a 5. That was a 5. Kieran?
This is also a 5. 5+.
Ooh! Pulling out the 5+ pretty soon.
Yeah.
We've gone for the corn chowder. Let's give this a little go. That is a corn chowder.
Taste the corn.
Taste the corn. The filet mignon.
Smells incredible. If the previous courses are anything to go by, this is going to be top notch.
Considering this is a steak that's just included in your cruise, like this isn't Impala Steakhouse, this isn't an upcharge, I would say outstanding. Very good.
Yeah. If I was served this steak at Paolo, I would be impressed.
1923, Sweetly Ever After is the dessert. Oop, that was a burp, so I'm just going to pretend I didn't do that and just try it again. 1923, Sweetly Ever After. Ooh, so we've got churros, we've got a flourless orange almond cake, and a Fuji apple cheesecake. There are some no sugar data options, as well as an ice cream sundae.
Don't forget the signature dessert, which I shall be getting.
The Bavarian cream.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
Nice.
I love the city of Burbank, and I hope I love the Bavarian cream.
We have 3 appetizers between us, now we have 3 desserts. What did you go for in the end?
What did I get? I don't remember.
Oh. That.
What is that? Oh, the Bavarian cream.
Ah. Yes.
Who knows?
We've got some churros to share, and I've got a cheesecake. Our server very kindly recommended to us that if you were thinking about getting the churros, get a different dessert and he'll bring the churros to try, because he said that because the churros are made for 400 people, they're not necessarily the churros that you would get in a park or something like that. And he was right on the money with that.
He was. They were a little on the chewy side, kind of like they were cooked an hour ago and maybe kept warm. But I mean, they're edible.
Well, that you had was amazing.
This Bavarian cream thing, incredible. It's like you're just eating deliciousness. I don't know how to describe it.
This cheesecake is very nice as well. It's kind of like a cold version of a apple tart type thing, apple crumble, something like that.
Yeah.
That was 1923.
An incredible 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Well, we do 5 out of 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. 5 out of 5.
Got some live singing as we come into the atrium as well. This piece of art is incredibly helpful in trying to find your way around the ship. So we are here in one of these rooms. And that's where the tower suite is. Oh, look Mickey and Minnie up there. That's very cute. Yeah. And we're heading to Luna to go and see some of the adult entertainment. And when I say adult entertainment, I do not mean
adult.
I mean like just fun stuff for grown-ups. No, again, that sounds weird.
The game is going to work. In just a few moments, we're going to split you in half, send you half of you away. We're going to ask us what happened. Are we gonna have conversations to each other? Because I'm just trying to work for my paycheck. Okay. All right. So. What was I saying? We're going to send half of you away to ask the other half a series of questions while you're gone. When you come back, we're going to ask the questions again, and hopefully your answers will match. Halfway through, we'll swap you out, do the exact same thing, and whoever has the most points at the end of the game will win the game, thus winning
a complimentary bottle of champagne.
That's right, the stakes could not be lower. So with that being said, go ahead and start our game. If you're sitting on the right-hand side of the bench, the right-hand side of the bench, get on up and get on out. We're going to have you a drink. Give a round of applause as the head on out, everybody.
So that was Match Your Mate. What did you think?
Very fun, very fun. Those people have far more gumption than I to go up and sit on stage and embarrass yourself like that.
Yeah, and like let all your deepest, darkest secrets air out in front of 200 people. The hosts were really good though.
Yo, the hosts were great.
Really
funny.
funny.
They made it.
I think was it Ben?
I'm sure.
I think she said Ben, but he was very quick with the comebacks of what people said.
Yeah.
I enjoy being close to the elevators and stairs, so I'd recommend that if you're gonna book where your stateroom's gonna be. It's quite chilly in here.
It is.
Should we turn it up a little bit?
One up. Is that how it works?
Yep, yeah. I think so. Just got back to the room, and you might be able to see there is a Disney ship off in the distance. I want to say it's the Disney Fantasy heading back to Port Canaveral. So there we go. That's the day. I mean, it's been a very overwhelming one, but a fun one nonetheless.
I can't believe that this day started at 6 a.m. at the Riviera. That feels like years ago.
It feels like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
So what's your first impressions of the Disney Wish, or Disney Cruise Line in general?
I'm just having the best time. Like, the ship is incredible, the staff are incredible, the food is incredible, the lounge is incredible, concierge is incredible. I could go on. It's just blowing all my expectations.
10 out of 10 all around. 5 out of 5-star plus.
5-star plus. Yeah, it's really fantastic.
And it's definitely like, I've even noticed like some improvements since when me and Gary came on the ship last year. Like, they've definitely like learned how the ship works and how best to do it and everything like that. Like, even the adult entertainment this evening was better than when we last saw it.
Right, yeah.
They've worked out some kinks. Yeah. But, well, thank you very much for watching. I do have some books available if you'd like to purchase them and support the channel. I've got a Disney Cruise Line one, which as of right now is out of stock, but we'll sort out what that happens to that. So that's the Cruise Line one. So if you're planning a Disney cruise, or if you're going to Disney World. So if you're planning a Port Canaveral cruise, you might be interested in Disney World as well. But thanks to Kieran for coming along.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you in the next one. So in the meantime, please like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the future stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.